So hello students, I have made this video for exercise 1.3 related to integers. I will start with question number 3. Question number 3, the first part is saying if I multiply minus 1 with a, where a is any integer. So in this case, we have to understand, because integers can be positive and negative both. So now what we will get after the answer after the multiplying this minus 1 with this a. So what we will write here, first of all we will see that there are case 1 and there is a case 2. Why I am writing case 1 and case 2? Because a can be in two forms. Suppose case 1 is saying if a is positive. If a is positive, then when positive number is multiplied with negative, the result is always negative, and we are getting the same result. So what we are getting here, actually we are getting the inverse, right? By multiplying with minus 1 of any number, that number will get reverse sign. So we can write it is the additive inverse of a. So it means after multiplying with minus 1 by any integer, we are getting the additive inverse of that integer. This is the meaning of this particular product. We cannot do directly, right? We cannot write like this, like minus 1 into a. A is not a positive. If there is no sign, it doesn't mean that it will be positive. That is why they have written a is any integer. Now case 2, if a is negative, then so minus 1, when if a is negative, then we will use sign here minus, so it will be plus a. So again it is the additive inverse of minus a. So you can see here, this is the additive inverse of minus a. Now the second part is very easy. Now we will understand this minus 22 is multiplied with minus 1. What we will get here? Additive inverse of 22 minus 22. So what is the additive inverse? Plus 22. What is the additive inverse of 37 plus 37? Minus 37. So we are using this principle here, which we have discussed in the first part. 0 into minus 1, there is no inverse for minus. Sorry, 0. So because 0 is a special number, it is neither positive and or nor negative. That is why we are keeping 0 only here. So now we will see the second question, fourth sum. So this is question number 4, minus 1 into 5. You can see minus 1 into 5, we know that it is minus 5. And the question is saying you have to multiply in the same way, in the decreasing order. So if you do minus 1 into 4, then we will get minus 4. Minus 1 into 3, minus 3. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. Minus 1 into 0. And then finally, we have to find the value of this. What will be the product of product of minus 1 into 1 by looking on this particular pattern, which we have followed from 5 to 0. So what we will do? First of all, we have to try to make a pattern here. What is that pattern? Minus 1 into 5, minus 5, correct. Minus 1 into 4, minus 4. Can we write it like this? Minus 5 plus 1. Isn't it? Minus 5 plus 1. Now it will be minus 5 plus 2. Right? And we can write it minus 5 plus 0. So that you can understand minus 5 is same in all. And we are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3 like this. It will be minus 5 plus 3. You can check the result also. Are we getting the same result or not? Minus 5 plus 4. Minus 5 plus 5. So you can look here. As the number is decreasing, we are increasing here. Right? So now you have to see what will be here. Because after 0, we know that it minus 1 comes. So minus 1 into minus 1, it will be minus 5 plus what number will be next here? 6. So what is the result? 1. It means minus 1 into minus 1, we know that it is always 1, but we have proved with the help of pattern. So this is the question number 4, which in which we have found the product of minus 1 into minus 1 with the help of pattern. Okay, this is question number 5. Question number 5 is we have to find the product of these particular parts which I have written here with the help of properties. Definitely if we multiply these two numbers separately and this two numbers separately, it will take time. That is why we are saying that use property so that your product can be easy. So you can see here this minus 48 and minus 48 is repeating. So what we will do, this minus 48 we will take common here from both sides. And what is left? 26 and plus is here and minus 36 is left here. Right. Now you can see minus 48 into 26 minus 36. And this 48 and this 26 minus 36 minus 10. So minus minus plus and this will be 48. Which property we are using? We will say that distributive property. This is called distributive property. Right. Now we will do the second part here. In the second part, we can see that there are three numbers which are in the product form. So should we do the product, or we have to see the two numbers first, which products, for which the products can be more easy. So if you just see, if we multiply this 8 with this 53, it would be more difficult for us. So what we will do, we will check for the other one. If we multiply this 8 with this 125, definitely we will get the easy result. First of all, so what we have shifted 125 on the second place and 53 on the third place. So which property we have used? Commutative property. We know that this one. Commutative property. Now this 8 into 125 will be 1000 and this is 53. So plus minus minus, so it will be 53,000. Now I think this product is very easy by this particular grouping. Now we can see here C part, there are 4 numbers in a product form. So we will check again which two numbers can give you a easier multiplication. So if we multiply this one 25 into 4, so 15 into minus minus plus, so we will get 100. No need to write plus here, and this is minus 10. Now we can multiply these two numbers together. So 15, it will be minus 1000 and the product will be minus 15,000, because plus minus minus and 15 into 1000 will be 15,000. Now you can see the F part. In F part, if you subtract first of all this one, this 48 will come and we have to multiply with this 7. It is the easy process. Or if we distribute this 7 with these both, this is called distributive property. And here which property we have used? Commutative property. Sorry, not commutative, because we have grouping here. So it is called associative. Associative property. Right. And here we have used, always mention the property in each part so that teacher would be able to understand which property you have used. So it will be 350, it will be 14, and 350 minus 14, it will be 336. I think this is more easier than the multiplication. So with the other parts of this particular sum, we can use different properties here. And there is one more sum, I think I should explain now so that you can understand that one also. There is one more sum, minus 17 into minus 29. So how will you find the product of these two numbers in the easiest way? So this is the last part of this particular sum. Last part is H part. H part, or No, it's a G part. Okay, minus 17. Okay, can we write it like this? Minus 30 plus 1. Minus 30 plus 1. It is minus 29 right now also. Only we have changed the form. We have converted into the difference of two numbers or sum of two numbers. So it will be minus 17 into minus 30. 17 I am distributing like this, and minus 17 into 1. So it will be 510 and plus minus minus plus and minus 17. So what is the result we will get here? 493, right? So this is the way to do these sums. Now after this we have the word problem, and definitely word problems are easy because only we have to apply the property, and you should know how to write the statements. So this is question number 6. A certain freezing process requires that room temperature be lowered from 40 degrees Celsius at the rate of 5 degrees Celsius every hour. So it means temperature is going down. What will be the room temperature 10 hours after the process begins? So first of all, what you will do? So we will write here room temperature you can say that present room temperature, that will be more fine, is equal to 40 degrees Celsius, right? And after 1 hour, fall in temperature equal to 5 degrees Celsius. Then we will write here after 1 hour temperature of room, it will be 40 minus 5, so it is 35 degrees Celsius. Now the question is asking for after 10 hours. So after, what we will do here, after 10 hours temperature of room, it will be equal to 40 minus, in 1 hour temperature is going down 5 degrees Celsius, so after 10 hours it will be 10 into 5, right? So it is 40 minus 50 degrees Celsius, so it is minus 10 degree Celsius. It means after 10 hours the temperature of room will be minus 10 degree Celsius.